You probably know what October 31st is, right? It's Halloween. We just had Halloween. I hope you had a good time on Halloween. Maybe you went out and got candy, or maybe you did other activities. Maybe you watched your favorite Halloween movie like Halloween Town or Charlie Brown's Halloween Thing. I don't know what you watch on Halloween, but I'm sure there are things that you can do on Halloween. But here's the thing, most people don't realize the connection between Halloween and the next day, November 1st. November 1st is All Saints' Day, and Halloween actually gets its name from All Hallows' Eve. It's the evening of All Saints' Day. All Saints' Day is a holy day in the church. Now, you might not have ever heard of All Saints' Day, but All Saints is a day when we remember all those who we have loved and lost, the people in our lives who have changed us, who have impacted us and shaped us, and yet have died. And so you might be wondering, well, why would we want a day when we have to remember those that we've lost, who've died? Why do we want another day to be sad about our grandparents or our parents or our friends or aunts or uncles who have died? Well, 1 John chapter 3 helps us understand the power and the importance of All Saints' Day. Here's what we hear. I'm just going to read you the first 3 verses, and then we're going to talk about them very quickly. Chapter 3, verse 1. I see what love the Father has given to us, that we should be called children of God. Here's what John says to us. The thing that holds us together is that God's love has bound us together as children. All the people alive, all the people who've lost their lives, who follow Jesus, are all called children of God. And then here's what it says in verse 2. Beloved, we are God's children now. What we will be has not yet been revealed. What we do know is this: when he is revealed, we will be like him, for we will see him as he is. And all who have this hope in him purify themselves just as he is pure. This promise that the love of God has drawn us together in this life is a promise that extends beyond this life. We don't know how things are going to work out. We're not sure what beyond this life looks like. But the writer of this book tells us that one day when it's all revealed, we will be like Jesus. The one who's claimed us and loved, the one who calls you a child, is the one who will love you throughout eternity. And the reason that's important for us right now is because we get to claim that promise as well. We don't know how it's going to work out. We don't know how life will be without those that we've lost. But in the love of God, we know that we're bound together as children of God. When I was a high school senior, one of my best friends was a guy named Todd. We had grown up together. We spent the night at each other's house. We both played trumpet in the band. We were in Boy Scouts together. We did a lot of things together. We played very bad basketball together in his driveway and in my driveway. But in our senior year, fall of our senior year, Todd was in a car wreck and died. And it was one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. But what All Saints reminds me of is that just as he was a child of God then, he is a child of God now. Just as I was a child of God then I am a child of God now. And I believe that because of that, we remain together as a part of the work of Jesus, not just in this life, but in the next. So as you think about All Saints' Day, maybe you want to spend some time thinking about naming the people that you have loved and lost, but also talking about, what does it mean? What does it mean that we are still children of God together?